Hello everyone, Kayla here, and I am back with another detangling talk and just back with another video in general. I have not filmed for my channel in almost 2 months. You guys wouldn't notice because the videos still be coming out on a regular basis, but yeah, usually it's only like 1 month in between my videos, but 2 months because it's just been a lot going on. So it's like, oh, do I know how to do this? Do I know how to film a video? Maybe I don't. But anyways, so the detangle part of this video is being done with the, oh, I forgot that I put these here for safekeeping as I exited the shower. Hold on. I am using the Curls Sea Moss Collection Conditioner. And I thought it was interesting that finally a line that's targeted towards, ethnic hair only came out with one conditioner. I'm like, good, because people don't need two conditioners. Like, one is good enough. So yeah, it's the mask, which is the one and only conditioner in this particular line. And then for the brush that I'm using, I am using the Denman Power Paddle in rose gold because of the rose gold crown on the back. So there's that. Also, I want to kind of talk about this. Someone ask me, like, what part of your regimen does this come from? Because you guys see me do this and it's kind of thrown off because I'm in another room, I'm not in the shower, so it's like, at what part of your regimen are you doing this? And before this person asked that, it never occurred to me that people might not know what part of my regimen that I'm in. So prior to coming in here and doing this, I shampooed my hair, applied conditioner, and now I'm detangling it. And then after this, I'm going to rinse out the conditioner and go into styling my hair. So I would normally do this part of my process standing in the shower really quickly. Anyway, so let's get to the talk part. So the talk part of this video is going to be answering some of those frequently asked questions that I get about beauty things and things that really aren't related to the topic of my channel. Just so that I can have a video to send people to when they ask me questions about these things. Because though these are things that I know are not going to get a lot of people clicking into this video to view, I'm not really bothered by that because then I'll have like an ultimate reference that's a little bit more than a comment where I can, express these things a little bit more completely and fully, like almost in a face-to-face kind of way, right? So the first question, this one I've been getting a lot over the years, and it's people asking me about my skincare routine. So first of all, I'd like to say this about my skin. First of all, here's the skin. Yes, there's lighting on though, and it does kind of wash me out a bit and make my skin appear a little bit better than what it may be. I'm 32 years old, and my skin now is way better than what it used to be. I was someone who was covered in acne, y'all. My face, my chest, my back. I've always had acne. I never really committed to getting rid of the acne. I kind of just lived with it and accepted that I had acne. And then one day it subsided. Like literally my chest, y'all was about to see, oh, my chest looks like I never had it covered. And when I say my chest was covered in angry acne, it looks like I never had it. And I didn't do anything special. I just literally just accepted that it was there, and then eventually it went away over with time. And then when my cycle comes on, I do occasionally get the bumps on my jawline, but I wear makeup every day, so no one really sees any of that. So the bulk of the time when you guys see me in my videos, especially if it's not me washing my hair or whatever, there's lighting and I'm wearing makeup. So those things definitely play a factor. But anyways, so let's talk about how I care for my skin though. When I come home, the first thing that I do is use my makeup eraser to take my makeup off for the day because I am a daily makeup wearer, as I said before. The makeup eraser is like this really soft cloth that you just put water on and you just rub your makeup off, y'all. Even like waterproof makeup comes off with this thing. It's like, what the heck? It's like magic. So that's the first thing that I do. And then my skincare use of products happens in the shower. I cannot be bothered to stand at the sink to do my face. I just don't like it, y'all. I'm not into it. So I cleanse my face with a Clarisonic brush. I hear that that's bad for you. So as soon as my Clarisonic ceases to work, I'm not gonna use it anymore. I'll just use my hands to wash my face. But as far as the cleanser, I'm not really particular about the cleansers I use. I use any old cleanser. I have used foam cleansers, gel cleansers, cream cleansers, cleansing oils, cleansing balms. It doesn't matter as long as it's a cleanser. Then after that, I tone my skin, and I use witch hazel, and I put it in a spray bottle, and I spray it on my face because I don't want to do the pads and stuff, the reusable pads, not reusable, but the one-use cotton rounds. I'm not into that. If I can eliminate a disposable item, I do. So I just spray it directly onto my face. Like, I used to use one of those travel spray bottles, but it tore up eventually over years with use. So then what I did was I took one of my empty setting spray bottles, and now I use that. So I've heard that you don't need to tone your face from professionals. So as soon as my witch hazel runs out, I will stop doing that as well. So after that, when I get out of the shower, I moisturize my face with a daily moisturizer. Typically, I'm not too particular about my moisturizers either. Usually, they're daytime moisturizers. They're usually not very heavy. And they typically are moisturizers by e.l.f. e.l.f. Cosmetics. If you're new to me, new to the channel, I am an ethical vegan, so I do seek products that don't have animal-derived ingredients and also do not test on animals for either the ingredients or the final product. And e.l.f. fits that bill. So I usually use some sort of e.l.f. moisturizer, and then that's it for the nighttime. Oh, and then I put on lip balm. I usually get my lip balms from TJ Maxx because a lot of lip balms have beeswax in them, but there's this like brand that comes in these like semi-paper tubes. And they have tons of them at TJ Maxx. And so I just buy a box whenever I'm in there. It usually comes with 4 in a pack. So I put the lip balm on before bed. So in the morning time, I don't do skincare in the morning. Again, I'm standing at the sink and I'm a night shower person. So I don't want to do my face at the sink. So I just put on a day. It's not even a moisturizer. It's actually a makeup primer. And I wear it whether I'm wearing makeup or not. It's this Milani, what's it called? It comes in a yellow tube. It's a makeup primer and it has SPF 30. So I put it on every day whether I'm wearing makeup or not because it has sunscreen in it. And it plays very well under my makeup too, y'all. Like, it look good. It look good. So I do that every day, and then I put more of that lip balm on. Unless I'm wearing lipstick that day. And I wears lipstick a lot. So that's it, y'all. That's my skincare. There's no magical brands that I use. There's no several step routine. Nothing. That's it. So look, the skincare people are disappointed right now. They mad because I really don't have much to say on that. Right? And then someone did most recently ask me about the makeup that I wear. And I think what they really want to know is like the brands and stuff and me to talk about the makeup that I wear. So first of all, let's say this. Even though you guys see me and it's a very natural look that I have, and a lot of people probably don't even think I wear a full face of makeup. It's a full face of makeup, guys. Every day I wear, of course, the makeup primer that I just talked about. I wear powder, concealer, blush, mascara. I do my eyebrows every day, so there's an eyebrow gel that I use. And I love lipstick. Y'all, I have a whole drawer, a little plastic drawer about this big of liquid lipsticks. That's the only thing that's in that drawer is liquid lipstick. And then I have 2 mason jars of other lip products. Lip balms, lip stains, bullet lipsticks, lip gloss. I love lip products. And I own lipsticks. I own a lot of dark lipsticks. I really like dark lipsticks. I like berry lipsticks. I like magenta lipsticks. And y'all, I also, just like your old auntie that go to the cabaret, because I got me an auntie that go to the cabaret and drink brown liquor. I like metallic lipstick. So I have several metallic lipsticks as well. They don't come across very well on camera, so sometimes I won't wear my like more like cool toned metallic lipsticks on camera because they don't look as good. They look like my lips are ashy or something. But yeah, I like metallic lipstick, y'all. And I love red. Every time I wear red, y'all be in the comments like, what is that? What is that? So, I don't own a lot of blushes. I have warm blush and cool blush. And I only own like 4 blushes and I rotate them out. And then sometimes when y'all be complimenting my eye looks, you know what I do? I contour and blush my eyelids. So when I put my blush on, I go and put a little blush. Here's a transition. I got that from You Love Megs. She does it so her transition always matches her makeup. And then I'll go and I'll take highlighter that I have on my face and I'll put it here. And if you really want to take it to the next level and look like you did something with your eyes, then you take brown and you put it on the outer corner. Makeup look immediately coordinates. Okay, so I usually match my makeup to my clothes. If I'm wearing warm color clothes, then I wear all my warm makeup to coordinate. Warm blush, warm lipstick, whatever. So I think they really want to know where I get my makeup from. A lot of my makeup is e.l.f. Again, the whole vegan thing. Much like my blush, my concealer, my powder, my eyebrow gel, my mascara, all of that is e.l.f. Where I move away from e.l.f. is my lipsticks. I don't really like a lot of e.l.f. lip products. I don't. It's either the formula is off to me or I don't like the color or whatever it is. So I really, really, really like the liquid lipsticks by Juvia's Place, and these were special edition, but they go on kind of really thin and liquidy, but they do not come off. Like, they are on all day. I wish they would come back out with those. And then I own some liquid lipsticks that are not vegan because I owned them before I went vegan and before I really started looking at the ingredients in my stuff. But I do own some Milani liquid lipsticks. The company is cruelty free, but those lipsticks have non-vegan ingredients. They do stay on all day. You do not need to reapply. Like, I can eat and everything, they stay on, but I'm not really sitting up here rooting for them because they do contain animal ingredients and I will not repurchase them. And I think I've covered everything about my makeup. So yeah, I do wear a full face. Spend a lot of time with concealing the under eye area. See, it's kind of dark. And then of course the spots that you guys saw on my face, and then powdering it down to set it because I live in Florida. And then of course my favorite setting spray is the e.l.f. setting spray in the black bottle. I've gone through bottle after bottle of that stuff. And so yeah, most of my makeup is from e.l.f. with the exception of my lip products. They're from everywhere, and I own tons of lip products. Love to switch up my looks with lips. So, oh, and I own one eyeshadow palette that has like tons of colors because like I said, I typically just do the contouring on my eyes, and that's the Juvia's Place, one of their Juvia's Place palettes, because it had colors that kind of matched my clothes. And so I said I'm going to get a lot of use out of this because I'm going to wear colors like this and want to coordinate my looks to my clothes. Which leads me to this question. The same person asked me about my clothes. They want to know, like, where do I shop? Where do I buy my clothes? Which is an interesting question because you guys can't really see my clothes, right? You guys typically only see like here and up. And here's the gag, y'all. Here's the gag. I don't buy clothes. I can go nearly a calendar year, y'all, without buying any clothing at all. I buy clothes probably less than once a year. I don't buy clothing. And you would think that I don't like clothes. Oh, I love clothes. First of all, for something to come into my closet, I have to be obsessed with it. I have to love it in the store. Like, oh my God, I take it home with me. Not like I kind of like it, it's kind of cute, whatever. No. I have to love it. So that limits what I buy already. I browse clothing all the time. Like, you can catch me on an online website. But I don't buy clothing. I'm looking, but I'm not buying. Okay? I'm not a chick that goes to the mall. I never go to the mall. I'm usually online shopping. But yeah, I don't buy clothes. Now, I have to be obsessed with it, and then I tend to buy my clothes to kind of go with my closet. So I can mix and match. So you guys in my videos may be seeing the same top, but best believe the entire outfit is probably different. The accessories I'm wearing with it, the shoes, the pants, or the skirt or whatever, I be taking a dress and putting a shirt over it or doing, you know what I mean? So I be making tons of outfits out of the same little pieces of clothes. But when I thought about where my clothes come from, a good portion of my clothing is secondhand. It's thrifted. Do not underestimate a Goodwill in a good neighborhood. I also have clothes that have been thrifted from ThredUp. And then when I think about like where are the stores that a lot of my stuff is from, I own a lot of clothes from Ann Taylor Loft. A lot of my work clothes are from Ann Taylor. A lot of my casual clothes are from Shein. Those are not thrifted. Those are not secondhand. So Shein.com a lot for my like swimsuits and like fun clothes. A lot of my tie-dye dresses and stuff like that. 2-piece sets. And by the way, y'all, I love rompers. I wear a lot of 1-piece outfits. A lot. Overalls, rompers. I love those. So Ann Taylor, Shein. Oh, and a lot of my jeans and like pants and stuff are from Old Navy. You want jeans without holes and rips and tears in them? You want them to like fit your unique body shape? Old Navy. Don't sleep on Old Navy. They are excellent for pants. And then as far as online websites that I browse but never make a purchase because I just don't buy clothes. I love to browse on Pact, P-A-C-T, wearpact.com. I'm on there all the time. And I also love to browse ModCloth. So I'm on ModCloth a lot. I tend to like the shift dresses, like the 60s style shift dress. Guys, I realized early on that I'm a cute woman. I'm not really a sexy woman. I'm really cute. My husband thinks that I'm adorable. Think of y'all, like I'm 5'5". I'm a thick size 2, slim size 4, and I have a big lollipop head and these big eyes, okay? And this big nose. I'm very cute. So I like clothes that have bows and Peter Pan collars and lace and a little cutout or whatever. So pretty much that's my clothing style. It's real cute. Cutesy. Okay, with a cheeky cutout in the back or something like that. So I don't buy clothes, but I love clothes. And I mix and match and make a lot of outfits. So I thought that was very interesting that someone would ask me, someone who never buys any clothes. Oh, let me get ready to stop my hair. Me, someone who never buys any clothes, about my clothes. So I'm going to just have this video as a resource to link back to for people who are also going to ask me about my skin. It's inevitable. People always do ask me about my skin. And then if anybody else is curious about the makeup that I wear in my videos and what little of my clothes that you can see, I'm going to go ahead and link another Detangle and Talk over here if you are interested in this format of video, and I'll let YouTube recommend something else here. Subscribe. I post a video every week, and I'll talk to you in the next one.